Oh, well, hello again. It's Shayna. I know this seems like a simple tip, but the first step on how to make Raver Pants is to iron your fabric. Alright, now that we have finished ironing our fabric, we're ready to move on to folding our fabric. What we're going to do is take our fabric. Usually it's already folded in half, like you can see here. When you get the fabric in a bolt from the store, it usually comes folded in half. See? And what you're going to want to do is take your fabric and take the one end and the other end so that the folded edge, see the folded edge, is on the outside. What you're going to do is take it, get it all nice and neat, fold it over like so, smooth it out, and as you can see there is two pieces folded over. Each of them is two pieces, so each is 4. And like I was saying before, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to be your 1, 2, 3, 4 of your pants. Now, take your pattern. The outside seam, the one that is not the crotch, you're going to want to take and put at the very top of your fabric. The very top is the part where it's folded over. Push it up against there so that it's completely aligned. And in your pattern, the outside seam is straight. And mine is tapered and fancy because 10 years of sewing straight pants has made me have it that way. So, now that you have aligned your pants and you have it aligned and perfect, you're going to want to take your sewing needles and pin your pattern to your fabric. Alright, now that you have your fabric folded, you're going to take your pattern, outsseam will go on the outseam, push the pattern up to the very top so that it is flush. And when you're finished getting everything all tidy, so that all of your edges are meeting, your outseam is meeting your outseam, your top of your waist is meeting the top of the fabric, get your pins and pin your pattern to your fabric. Once you have pinned your pattern to your fabric, you're going to want to cut along the edges. Do not cut along the outside seam. The outside seam, again, is the one that is folded. Now that you have your fabric cut, this is probably very similar to what you have. The next step would be to take the top waist and to cut it right across. Alright, now you have, voila, one side, and voila, the second side of your pants. What we're going to do is get our sewing machines out, and in the next step I will show you how to sew your pants together. Alrighty. This is one side of your pants. This is the inseam. And if you look, that is your inseam. So this right here is that seam. This, as you can tell, is the crotch. This is going to form right here. The first thing to sew would be your inseam. So take your fabric, fold it out, because if you're using a fabric with a pattern, you're going to want the outside to be the pattern and the inside to be probably like the white or the base. So if if you're looking at it like this is the crotch, this is the inseam, this is the folded out seam. This seam right here, you're going to sew from the top down to the bottom. Trim your thread and your other thread, and then repeat the exact same process with the other side. Alright, now that you have both of the inside seams sewn, say that 3 times fast, you're going to take each of these pieces and turn them in, or I want to say inside out, but it's right side in. Ha! Now, you have this piece, this silly little piece right here. See this seam, the outside seam? That's going to go on the outside. And you got 2 of them. Check that out. So what you're going to do is take the 2 inside seams and sew them from here down to, see where the 2 pieces meet? See, exactly the same thing here. You sew all the way past that and back up to the other side. And when you do that, it actually creates a waist. And see how it's circular for you to enter. A lot of people mess up and they sew the 2 inside seams together and make a big skirt. Or they sew the top pieces together and can't figure out what they did. So I'm trying to clarify here that to know you're doing it correctly, you will have to sew across the 2 inside seams. So let's do that now. Make sure you clip all your threads and be nice and tidy. Throw all your threads in the trash. And now we have a pair of pants. Next, we'll have to deal with the waist and the cuffs. Well, I congratulate you for following along as far as you have, and I bet your pants are looking great. I bet you're getting really excited. And in the next segment, I will show you how to do the drawstring and also how to finish up the cuffs. So head on to the next part and we'll finish those bad boys up. Mwah. Peace.